favorite day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times, you can try, but the dead don't die, knock me down, 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve, lies kill me 100,000 times, you can try, but the dead don't die. In the mirror, no reflection. Just another story. I won't be the ending that was written for me. And I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right where it began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take beer off the table.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. It is for real. Season begins here. And we are underway here in Atlanta. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Falcons first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you're thinking points.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready up!
From the gun, here is Penix. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Now Penix going to get it forward on the pump pass. He's not going to get too far, tackled at gain of just a yard.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
To throw is Penix. Will set up the screen for Gibson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Good pickup of 16 on that screenplay and a first down.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Could we see the first touchdown of the new season? It's 1st and goal. Robinson. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Here's Penix. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's 3rd and goal. They'll go with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Michael Penix. Touchdown Atlanta. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Falcons have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Down. Black. 95. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Set.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. Oh, big hole left side. And he will go all the way. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This fielded at about the 9. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
26-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's to Mooney, complete right side. And he'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Atlanta.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. And even 30 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. To throw again, it's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and less than a yard. Gonna throw again. That's gonna be dropped underneath for Robinson. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
On 3rd and 1, here's Penix. Open man, that's Duvernay. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. So elusive, even down near the goal line, doesn't quite get in, but his guys are set up 1st and goal.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line.
On the ready? Strikers, 3-3. Set. Ready.
The RPO, that's out to McMillan. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Ready. Ultra. Go. Red. 38. Cut.
Young hands it to Hubbard. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Linebacker Troy Anderson there to make the play.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Here's a toss left side. It's Hubbard. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the first down.
Snap 33. Yellow. Set.
Here comes Hubbard on a toss to the right. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. Second and a yard.
Down.
A run for the first time. That's Trevor Etienne. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Trevor Etienne. Touchdown, Carolina.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
It is good. That ties the game at 14. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. A short one taken at the 10. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, like, you never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
11 yards the gain. He does it himself and picks up a first down.
There's just so many ways this offense can beat you, Mike. He adds such a layer to this offense with their ability to use him as a design runner, and we can see there as he picks up the first down.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. And he's downfield. field to the tight end pitch. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 52 yards.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
He was taken down behind the
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Throwing is Penix. This one caught at the 4.
Jackson's pass. Complete to Devin Duvernay. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. Now Penix. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. That's the linebacker, Alex Singleton, taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. 4th down, and here's Penix. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Atlanta.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Toward the sideline, that finds McMillan. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. Young. He'll take a shot for Watson. That's caught. And he will score. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Panthers.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
Hey, ready, ready. Ready.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And I don't think he got that wrapped up in the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at third down.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 20-yard pickup there. It's a Carolina first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Blue, check, smash. Hut, hut.
On the give, it's Hubbard. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Divine Diablo there to make the play.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 43, here's second down and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red.
The motion man is Sanders. Another run here with Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Set.
From the gun, it's Young. Big stride, look at him go! And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
Ready?
To throw, Young. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. On 4th down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. And back deep is Devin Duvernay to return. Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
On 2nd down, Penix. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
It seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
From the gun, on 3rd down, here's Penix. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And a lefty Penix on 1st down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him yards and more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
On first down, right back to Robinson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 16-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals. Like, they love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
From the gun, here is Pettis. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Eating the tough yards. They'll go with their fullback. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it down.
And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
So often, the only way to combat the perfect blitz call is to beat the blitz with the ball. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. He's able to find his open man and get the ball out of his hand because he holds on to that ball for 1 count longer. And most likely was going to result in a sack.
And he's in. Harrison Bryant. Touchdown, Falcons. On is Coop for the point after. His kick is good. And the Falcons go up by 7. 28-21. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This fielded at about the 9. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Ready up. Drill 52. Ready.
The man in motion is Watson. On 1st and 10, here's Young. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
On the double. Shot 17. Down. Yellow 22. Set.
Back to the air, it's Young. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up
3rd down and 3.
Here we go.
He'll get this out wide. And he's out of bounds here. It's a big pickup at the end here of the 3rd quarter of play. Here's 1st and 10.
43 reps. Ready, ready. 10 black. Watch out now. 50 Fury. 10.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. That's right side. Taken in by Trevor. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Pass intended for Xavier Leggett. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Let's go now. Ready.
On play action, Young. To the sideline, he's got Watson. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. We'll bring up 4th down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Eagle blue. 60 red. 60 red.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
With the left side, he gets back to Mooney. And they will finally run him down. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 39 yards.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike, but listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 70.
Throwing now, Pettis on 1st down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Miss Scorton working his way in to register his 1st sack of the new season.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track. After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Pettis. That's taken in. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark now. So here comes Younghoe Koo in a pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He fields it at the 8. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Here we go. 50.
Young to throw on 1st down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. James Pierce in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Down. Set.
There's a handoff to Hubbard. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. and it leads to third down.
Set. Drill. Yellow. 43. Ready?
Back to throw. Young. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Falcons are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
And here's Bijan. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
He was taken down.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. They'll try and throw it with Penix. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on fourth down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
Ready?
A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here is 2nd and 7.
Set. Ready. Cut.
They'll drop to throw. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
12. 10. Fight. Ready.
Here's Young. He's going to air this one out. That one underthrown and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take possession.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. To throw is Penix. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And mark him down up beyond the 30. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Inside the 35. And a dive forward here. Tack on even more yardage to the end of this one. It's a big run by Robinson. The gain is 64.
First and goal at the
Carolina. That's going to be their second. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP, coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows.